Konnichiwa. Hello.
Oh no, it was not okay once I arrived. I went and I was looking for my luggage, and so I decided to ask the two ladies working there. And so I said, "Hello, I am from Cronyland, and I was wondering where to find my luggage from Cronyland." And then she said, "Girl, you don't come from Cronyland." And I was like, "What? No, I did. I did come from Cronyland. What are you talking about?" And then he's like, "Nah, you didn't." I was so confused, and they started laughing. And I was trying to explain myself, but they kept cutting me off. Nah, girl. Yeah, you didn't come from there. You came from elsewhere." And then the two of them started laughing again and said, well, like, I was like, "I'm just looking for my luggage." And then, I said, "I'm sorry. I'm Canadian, so I don't know." And then they were just laughing and said, "Oh, even though you're Canadian, you don't know that? You must be so smart, ha 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 ha." And I was so upset after I got my luggage. Yeah, I went and hung out with Iris, and we were eating at a cafe. And then there was a robbery. This guy just came in with a tote bag, acting normal, and then he suddenly stuck his hand into the tip jar, and then the cafe clerk and the guy started fighting over it, and then the tip jar dropped, and then coins were everywhere, and then he ran off. And then the guy was saying, "Oh yeah, this happens all the time." I was like, what the heck? What do you mean this happens all the time? And I was just collecting the coins because I felt really bad for the person. That was pretty scary. Oh yeah, speaking of, so I was walking around with Gigi, and then a bird just pooped on my bag. Made me so angry. Yeah, the bird pooped on my bag. But the funniest thing is, it's not funny because I was really angry, but the funniest thing is that didn't poop on my hair, it didn't get on anywhere except my bag, and that bag was really nice. And how dare you poop on my bag? I'm so angry. And then, like, I always had this fear that a pigeon might poop on me, so I would always be careful, like, not flying. What am I? Yes, fly. I do fly sometimes, but like I don't want to be underneath the pigeon as it flies. But then that one day, I let my guard down because it didn't happen before, and then I try to reach for my bag, and then my hand is covered in poo. Like, what is this? And then I look down, and there's poop on my bag, and now there's poop on my hand. I'm like, "Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, just my life, I guess." And then one person's telling me, "Blessed by the seagulls." No, the pigeon. And then every time, like, I wash my hands like 3 times, and I put hand sanitizer, and I'm just walking around being really self-conscious of my hand, being, "Oh, a bird pooped on me. Then my bag. Oh, a bird pooped on me. Oh, pooped on my bag, more like." And then it was really disgusting because at one point when I was just walking around, I saw a bottle with pee. It's rolling around on the ground. And I was so shook. I was like, "What? Why would people do this?" I probably joked around about it, like, "Oh, ha 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 ha, oh, if you can't hold it, maybe you can use the bottle." But I didn't think people would actually use it. So scary, so shocking. And I was really curious. How many times can you use one bottle? Can you use it twice? Like, you're not going to pee that much. Like once? Do you really pee that much? And anyway, I was really grossed out. Yeah. I was a bit traumatized first with the bird poop, and then the bottle, and then the tip jar. Like, wow, it's so scary out there. And then I saw people duking it out in the streets. This is so scary. The PvP zone, exactly. That was crazy. Where were you? I was in New York. Wow.
Good Yasumi. Yee.